Comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start. If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my worth by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on, but the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean you didn't hold a grudge.
Once you retreat the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
I still can't believe his son would kill his own father. That's crazy, right? I know, he only got one side of the story. But come on, his own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes, but...
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. A little. But I'd never stab you in the back.
No. I imagine not.
This clan really didn't want anyone coming in. How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
My thought as well.
Okay? Don't know what the fuck I did. Apparently I did something.
Do you remember the dagger you need? The dagger stabbed tonight? Well, I traced it to a operator of the squad. I wagered that turned into a revolving family of story, along with that whetstone. And I can use to help you.
That's for sure. I'm not missing the first one. Alright. That Mr. Bird? Yes, I did.
Right flag!
First things first.
When are you angry?
What?
With me? When?
Oh, I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know what.
It's okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder? You want a beach here? Enemy down!
Our enemies are strong.
Whoa.
Okay, jump down there.
happened over there?
Ah.
This is the sun.
That ghost stone? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad. By his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Ready yourself, boy!
Why they left this whetstone behind? If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, lad, reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, you might as well use it as a blunt object.
Ah. Get their chest. Nope, it's a regular damn chest. I swear I swear I was legendary.
Yeah, behind you! Knock him down! They were pretty weak.
Look here.
Yes, sir. There's a scroll here. It belonged to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah. Maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Almost there. No, okay.
Now where should we go?
I'll go back.
I see something down there.
Martha?
Right.
No. Fine.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Well, I can just tell you the story later.
How did it go at the stronghold?
Compasses. Let's get started. Well, when you do need something, I'll be around.
Yeah, go this way.
Mimir, I still don't get why you ever wanted to work for Odin.
Back then, I was young enough to still be ambitious. The Aesir gods were as powerful a force as I'd come across, but they clearly lacked for strategy, focus, and sage counsel. This could I faithfully provide. And so, a stranger from a far-off island found himself with Odin's ear, trusted as he trusted no one but himself. And with that kind of power, laddie, I must confess, there are perks.
Yeah, but he's Odin.
I never claim to be perfect, laddie, only clever. And often too clever by half.
So what'd you do to get Odin so mad at you?
Well, for a long time my job was to enable Odin, and I was fucking excellent at it. Gradually, as I grew more to care about people and the world, my job became to contain him. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Wait.
Mimir, you were getting to how Odin turned on you.
Well, I felt my duty to Odin had evolved. To protect him from himself. By serving peace, I served his interests as well. That's the truth. But he saw it as disloyalty. No longer trusting my motives, but not wishing to part with my brain or tongue, he bound me to a tree and adopted a new pastime of casual torture.
Well, I'm glad we came along to cut off your head.
Aye, lad. Lucky break that was.
And
Here, boy.
Another map.
Can you read it?
This says, false leader. I've seen it written all over the place. I've seen it written all over. Mimir, you never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thandur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur, and cunning. he observed that Asgard's walls were half-built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such tiresome labor. So Hrimthur adopted the guise of an ordinary man and made the Aesir an offer. He would build them majestic new walls, and if he couldn't build them within 2 turns of the season, they would owe him nothing for his labors. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
Look here.
Yes, sir. This is good to know. There sure is a lot to see.
Ow.
So then, Hrimthur, the stonemason's son in disguise, offered to fix Asgard's walls. And if he succeeded, he asked only for an audience with the goddess Freya. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
All came back. Oh. Okay. Ow. It goes.
So then, Hrimthur, the stonemason's son in disguise, offered to fix Asgard's walls.
You didn't happen to find the whetstone,
I'll
did
tell
you?
this one later.
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble. I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. "To lube it up," he said. I didn't ask for it back. Brock and I are working on something special for you at the temple.
Out. Four. Okay, so back. Ow! That pick up me!
My brother and me got a new project.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you've retrieved for us, Brock and I can construct the Devegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammering.
Which are...
No, armor's pure legend, and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, Otsugir the Dwarf King found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the third,
Poof! He vanished. Maybe you'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konungsgard.
and looky here, a Conan-scarred entry stone. It's got your name on it. How fucking strange. The stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim Realm Tower.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it when you see it. The Huldra brothers, back in action again. Oh, can't wait to get started.
Never think I'd see such a day we was back to building as a duo. But
I'm almost done. Alright guys, so I'm just catching the raven, so okay.
I'm glad Brock and Sindri were able to work out their differences.
Now they are twice as irritating.
I think it's nice to see them trust each other again.
So then, Hrimthur, the stonemason's son in disguise, offered to fix Asgard's walls. Odin agreed, knowing the task was impossible, but intrigued by the stranger. Hrimthur made short work of it, of course. He had the benefit of his father's training and the aid of a magical stallion for fetching stones. Odin was not happy to find himself on the losing end of the wager, but he seemed to uphold his end of the bargain. Freya was sent to meet the masons, and to her surprise, he wanted only to whisper something in her ear. That being done, he made his way out of Asgard. And when he found Thor awaiting him at the gates of Midgard, he knew he had been double-crossed. But he didn't care, because his plan was complete.
It was? What did he say to Freya?
Only she could say for certain, but I've had many moons to work it out. Hrimthur knew that Freya loathed the Aesir, despite her marriage to Odin, and I believe he gave her the secret to Asgard's defences. Some weakness he may have built in, structural or magical, which I expect will be exploited come Ragnarok when Surtur arrives to burn Asgard to ash. If not sooner.
Side?
another name.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this. I wonder, perhaps the Queen?
Ah, ah, ah. Down.
You're familiar with the tale of Skoll and Hoti, bringers of day and night?
Oh yeah, the wolf giants.
Aye. They were born of the archwolf Hrothwicnir, a great nemesis of the Aesir gods. Odin captured them as pups and kept them in the kennels of Asgard to hold his foe at bay. But when the sun and moon grew mutinous and stood still, Odin put Skoll and Hoti to use. Or I can just tell you the story later.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Here. Boy.
It says, "Glory to Mozart, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace."
Greetings, and welcome to Konungsgard. I just want to make sure you're good and prepared before heading in any further. There's all manner of nastiness left over from the Mad Dwarf King's foul practices.
What kind of practices?
Oh, various sacrificing, dark enchantments, blood, magic, and so forth. Quite common among the older dwarves, unfortunately. Old habits are hard to break.
Whoa. Look, it's another dragon.
I see it, boy.
Chain. I hope we can find the binding shrines. This place is huge.
Yeah, it's like these nuts.
Glad I'm on your side.
Spit boot. Oh, under that way. Okay.
If the Dwarf King captured more than one dragon, he must have needed them to create this legendary armor.
Interesting thought, lad. And it makes sense. Nearly everything about dragons is useful and contains power. Teeth, scales, even excrement.
Excellent.
Shit!
Dragon shit is powerful?
Aye, lad. Potently powerful.
The head is having fun with you.
Oh, I knew that.
You didn't know that. Stop lying yourself.
Knocking this one down!
Bitch.
That's an impressive front door. These materials must be pretty special to make the legendary armor.
This legendary armor better be worth the trouble.
But if Brock and Sindri make it together, I'm sure it's worth the effort.
Atreus, I do not trust the legend.
Oh,
ways to find out, but they're rather messy. You'd think this dragon would be a bit more supportive, seeing how we're trying to free it.
You enjoy freeing them.
Well, yeah. Still seems like the right thing to do. I'm ready! It's over. It is over, isn't it?
Ready yourself, boy!
We well, that's one ravens.
Look here.
Sir. Ah, I was wondering about this.
Car's done.
Focus up, boy.
I felt that one, brother.
Last one. Let's go free.
Fine.
This place is even bigger than Vader.
Yes. The Dwarf King's reach appears vast.
Wonder what happened to him.
'Tis a great mystery, even amongst the sons